Welcome back to another Monday Motivation Moment with Terry Ann. I am Terry Ann Porter, life coach, TA. Got my cup of hot tea. It's time to take a break from everything that's been going on today and just sit back and relax for a little bit. I've been kind of, I guess on edge lately. I totally screwed something up. And everyone has that. I've heard this from my friends. I bet you have this friend as well. Friend, family member, coworker, someone who, when you're discouraged because of a failure, you're going through the rough time and the emotions and you're trying to deal with what went wrong, they say things like, well, it wasn't that bad. It could have been worse. You just need to try to be positive. Grit your teeth. Try not to let them see your eye roll as you smile at them, wishing they would go away. Try to remain positive and happy after a failure is often much easier said than done. What if I told you it is possible to change the perspective of failure into a positive? You're processing the emotions of failure anyway, so choose to focus on the sunny side as well. Now first, let's consider what it means to see the sunny side of a failure. I'm sure that you've heard the metaphor about seeing the sunny side for as long as you can remember. Other than a cliche said without thinking, what does it mean? Seeing the sunny side is an encouragement to find that little spot of goodness within something negative or bad. Going through a failure can be rough. It can lead you to feeling bad about yourself or the experience. It can lead to embarrassment, even self-doubt over what happened. Maybe you picture yourself in that cartoon comic strip, walking with your head down and this dark cloud over your life, at least for a while. Looking for the sunny side engages an entirely different perspective to the situation. It means you're consciously searching for one little bit of light to shine through the negative emotions and thoughts. And it may be that little ray of light that will help you to move past the emotions of failure and open you to new possibilities. Though there are many others, here are only four. Here's 4 items that you can choose to focus on to change your perspective of failure to opportunities. First, focus on the lessons learned from the failure. Every failure, mistake, error, whatever you want to call it, is a chance to learn something new about yourself, about other people, and even about the world around you. Yes, this time your efforts failed, but you gain knowledge that you can use to avoid repeating the same again. This little bit of light gives you the power to choose to use the knowledge and protect yourself from similar mistakes again. And focus on what you still have. It is easy to become so consumed with what went wrong that you forget what is still right. A good way to pull yourself out of the darkness is to put some light in what is still going well in your life. Let's shed some light on that. For example, even though the project at work totally busted, consider that you still have your family, friends, career, your home, your quiet place, something that you love and enjoy despite this recent failure. If you focus your attention on these brighter spots, you'll find it easier to locate the sunny side of the failure. Then focus on reasons why the failure may have been good for you. Can a failure be good for you? Absolutely. This may seem a little strange way to think about failing, and if you've listened to anything I share, you'll find that I often find that little strange thought to keep going. Listen to or read my previous post on problem solving for something different to focus on. Take time to consider why getting what you wanted could have worked out. In the heat of the moment, a failure can feel like the end of the world. However, succeeding at some things doesn't guarantee that the future would have continued working in your favor. Sometimes, failing at something signals the end of an event that could have led you down a different, perhaps even more harmful pathway. Step away from the situation and look at it from the perspective of what you learned, what you have, and where you can go from here. And most importantly, don't forget, focus on your humanity. Nobody, and I mean absolutely nobody, is perfect, even if some people come off that way. We all make mistakes. We all fail. It's part of life. You are going to experience your share of failing and mistake making. It's a given. But you get to choose if you are going to wallow in self-pity, or are you going to pick yourself up and move forward? When you fail, simply be human. It's not the end of the world. Focusing on this reality can make it easier to see the sunnier side of failure and help you process your feelings more quickly. Remember, changing your perspective will reveal new possibilities for you to explore, creating open pathways onto which you can choose to proceed. It's been a wonderful Monday afternoon. Thank you for the break. I look forward to seeing you next week.